You're crazy if you say that you believe in nothing and you like being that way. You're crazy if you say you'll never fall in love because you might break up one day. It's just a matter of substance over style. Could we sit down and discuss this for a while? You're crazy if you say you'll never feel the same way as you felt the time before. You're crazy if you say they've hurt you so much you don't have it in you anymore. I know it hurt you so much it's hard to see. Is that the way that you think it ought to be?
Yes?
I brought you these to say I'm sorry. I want to apologise.
I can't believe that you think that I'm going to forgive you for what you've done just because you bring me some flowers. Now go away!
I can't believe she just did that.
Very dramatic.
Yeah, well, it got rid of him. That's what you wanted, wasn't it?
Get in here and sit down.
So what are you going to do now? Kill me?
I might.
Why?
Let's say I'm getting a little tired of waiting for you to tell me where it is.
How do you know it's here? I've told you we don't know anything about it.
That's right, we don't.
Shut up or you'll be next.
How do you know that?
How do I know what?
How do you know I'll be next? For all we know, you might be next. Life can be very unpredictable sometimes.
Well, aren't we the great philosopher?
How can we be the great philosopher? We is plural. The great philosopher is singular.
That's it. I'm going to kill you right now.
But you can't do that.
Excuse me?
You can't kill her yet. You said I'd be next.
What?
You definitely said I'd be next. Yeah, you did.
Shut up!
I think you did actually, boss.
And you can shut up.
What, he'll be next?
Okay, I know. I'll shoot you both. How does that sound?
Do you want me to be honest? Because if you do, I'd have to say it sounds very irrational.
I don't care how you think it sounds.
Sorry? What are you pointing that thing at me for anyway?
I'm pointing the gun at you and very soon I will shoot you and you will die.
But you'll never find what you're looking for.
You know, I really don't care anymore.
I thought you were a professional.
And I'm sure you said I'd be next.
You know, you're really funny. Don't you think they're really funny?
Suppose.
What was it you said? Life can be very unpredictable sometimes.
I've certainly found that to be the case in my experience.
Well, you see, I haven't. For me, life always seems very predictable. I get up, have breakfast, do all the usual stuff. Occasionally I put a gun to someone's head, shoot them, invariably they die, all very predictable. And then you see, I go home and go to bed.
And what about today?
What about today?
Has today been predictable?
Well, I got up, had breakfast, did all the usual stuff. I got here, I got this far.
But?
Well, you don't seem to care whether I kill you or not. Do you feel that? It's like they know something we don't.
Well, they don't seem to be as bothered as I would have expected them to be.
You see? Unpredictable.
They seem more concerned about who goes first.
Let me interrupt, if you don't mind. I'd like to speak.
Go on.
Well, firstly, I'd like to say I'm sorry if me or my friend here have given you the impression that we don't really care about our, what would you call it, our impending doom.
That's what I would have said.
We do. We mind a great deal. Secondly, you said it was like we knew something you didn't. Well, we probably do. Whether any of those things have any bearing on the situation is another matter.
Whether any of the things we know and you don't do actually have any bearing on the situation is something that we may or may not know.
That is, presuming any of these things exist.
which they may or may not. We think it all adds to the unpredictability of things.
Thirdly, I'd just like to say how much we've really enjoyed talking to you today.
Absolutely.
And fourthly, I'd like to suggest an experiment.
She suggests an experiment.
I'm getting tired of this. Are you going to tell us where it is?
We can't do that. I suggest you kill us.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Listen, I don't need you to suggest that I kill you. I'll decide when and if I kill you, okay?
Well, that's fine with me. Is it okay by you?
Fine. But I'm first, remember.
I remember now. I said you'd be next after her.
Oh, I see.
That's okay then. Feel free to kill me first if that's what you decide. It's all very predictable though, isn't it? You come here, kill us, leave.
We don't want to kill you. All we want is for you to give us what we came here for, then we'll go.
But you know we can't do that.
This is all so predictable.
Will you stop going on about this stupid predictability?
I knew you'd say that.
Okay. I can see this going on for hours. Let's cut it all down a bit, shall we? I know what you're looking for. It's here. I know where it is, but you're not having it.
Your move.
You've got 10 seconds to tell me where it is, or I'll shoot your friend.
That's better. Much better. Now you're getting the idea.
1, 2, 3,
She thinks you're bluffing.
4,
Oh, kill her!
5,
She's not my friend anyway!
6, 7, 8. That's it, I mean it now. 9,
Thank you.
10.
Predictable?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
How far do you think we can see from here?
Don't know.
How far do you think those hills are? 20 miles?
I don't know. Where are we?
We're on a hill. Isn't that obvious?
Of course. Wasn't there someone else? We're having...
A picnic.
I know that.
But we can see further than that.
We can?
Do you know how far away the sun is?
No.
93 million miles. Do you know how far that is?
How far?
Tell him, Lucy.
A long way.
Of course, none of this is real. This hill's an illusion, this basket's an illusion. It's all an illusion.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean what I say. Can't you stop trying to interpret me and take my words and face value? I'm trying to be clear. In fact, I am being clear. It's just you with a problem.
Things aren't always as they appear.
So this isn't a real hill?
It may be a real hill. It may not.
But your friend said it wasn't.
Yes, she appeared to say that.
Well, it looks like a hill,
That's true. I'm not disputing that.
but it's not really real.
It may be. All we can say is that it appears to be a hill. I'm not going to jump to any conclusions based solely on appearances. You see, my friend appears to be looking at the sun. What she's actually doing, since light takes 8 minutes to travel from the sun to here, is looking at what the sun looked like 8 minutes ago.
Oh.
It may have disappeared 7 minutes ago, and we wouldn't know for another minute.
So are we here?
Of course we're here. The question is, where is here?
Would you like a sandwich?
Thank you. I hope the sun hasn't disappeared.
Do you believe what you see?
Yes.
Take a card. Now put it back. And take another one. It's the same, right?
Yes.
The Joker.
Yeah, but
How did I know?
they're all jokers.
No, they're not. That's what everybody thinks at first. Look. There's something about the cards. They only allow you to pick a Joker.
What do you mean?
It's the cards. They're very intelligent things.
They are?
Yes. Would you like a sandwich?
Hey Richie, How did it go?
She slammed the door in my face, told me to go away.
Who did? Jen?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Nothing she does surprises me anymore. Did you see the others?
No, I didn't see anybody else.
But you think they all had it under control?
They must have. She certainly didn't want me hanging around.
Good. It all seems to be going well. How long have they been in there now?
A couple of hours.
I think I better go and check up on them.
Do you want me to come with you?
No, it's better you stop outside, in case something goes wrong.
I still don't understand how you do that with the cards.
You're not supposed to understand.
Hey Jen, look who's here. Who is it? Can't you see? It's Dr. Simmons from the village. Dr. Simmons! Over here!
Hello, Lucy.
I'm sure I know him.
Hello, Dr. Simmons.
Hello, Jen.
Dr. Simmons.
Hello, Hal. Having a picnic, are we?
I think so.
Of course we are.
Is something the matter?
No, should there be?
Well, not unless you want there to be.
What's he talking about?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, but it does. Did you try the experiment?
Oh, yes. I tried the experiment.
And was he prepared to do it?
I think so.
What do you mean, you think so?
Well, at the final moment, we suddenly arrived here.
Okay, you two know what to do. Follow me.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, they're having a picnic. This one, he got lost somewhere. I think he probably fell asleep. Why don't you two take these outside to play for a minute? Enjoy.
Shall I go in goal?
Yeah, go on.
So who exactly were those two?
A few days ago, they stole a briefcase of mine that contained some top-secret information about one of my most recent experiments.
Where's this case now?
It's in a safe place. I took the liberty of installing a tracking device. It wasn't too hard to find.
So what exactly are you up to? What was that patch that you gave me on my arm earlier on?
It's just a little experiment I've been working on. Over the past few months, I've developed a new form of hallucinogenic drug. I'm very powerful hallucinogenic at that, but unlike most drugs of this kind, I'm actually able to control what the patient will see.
That's incredible.
It's quite good, isn't it? Instead of just tripping, I'm able to take the people on a guided tour, so to speak. It's almost perfect.
What's the catch?
Well, in order to communicate with the people who are in the state, I have to go in there with them.
What, actually take the drug as well?
But don't worry, not as bad as it sounds. I've told you, I developed a patch. You see, the drug works through contact with the skin. It doesn't actually remain in the body. This means I can attach the patch to my arm when I want to go in, and just take it off when I want to go out. The girls have got them as well.
Oh, that's okay then.
Yes, it is, but
But what?
it's okay provided nothing goes wrong.
What could go wrong?
Well, nothing as far as I know. However, I'm still testing this drug. It's still new, and there may be properties in it that I'm not aware of yet. That's why I've still got those two.
Yeah, why are those two still here?
Well, seeing as they stole my briefcase, I thought they might like to volunteer to test out the drug. I'm interested in seeing how people under the influence of this drug react to various situations. There's also a few things I'd like to find out.
Like what?
Like, who asked me to steal my briefcase in the first place?
And how are you going to find that out?
Well, I thought if they could lead me to their boss whilst under the influence of the drug, I can find out who's trying to steal my work, as well as testing the drug at the same time.
I see. So those two got patches as well.
Yeah, although they don't know about it yet, though.
So how exactly did you get that case back anyway?
Well, we filled some water pistols with a concentrated form of the drug. Now you take this one. And you have this one.
Can I have that one? Why? I like that one. Now I know what you're thinking. Did she fire 6 squirts or only 5?
They're coming.
What happened then?
I don't know.
Where's the case gone?
What are you going to do now?
They're going back in.
No!
Now, if you don't give us a case, you'll be next.
How do you know that?
What?
Hey?
Who are you? What do you want? Are you going to speak to me?
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Who are you?
Don't you recognize me?
Should I?
Yes, you should. My name's Death. You've been causing me a lot of work.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, you've been killing a lot of people lately.
So how does that affect you?
Well, my job description says I have to be present at every death. And like I said, you've been killing a lot of people lately.
Well, I've never seen you there when I've killed anybody.
Of course you haven't. I can choose to make myself visible or invisible. Usually, I choose invisible.
Hang on a minute. Do you realise how many people die every day? You can't get round to all of them. I think you're making this up.
I have helpers. Stupid.
Okay, I see, but if you're so busy all the time, how can you get the time off to see me?
Who said anything about time off?
What? You mean...
Yes, I'm here on business.
You mean, I'm gonna die?
Now, I never said that, did I?
No, you didn't.
But a thing doesn't have to be said to be true, does it?
Awake at last, eh? Come on then. Where is it?
No.
Where is it?
What?
You know, the suitcase, the briefcase. Come on.
I got no suitcase.
Come on. I know you've got it and you've put it somewhere. You and your friend here. What's his name? Come on. What is it? Where is it? Are you going to tell me or not? Are you? I think you better tell me. Come on.
I don't know nothing.
Tell me now. If you don't tell me now, I'll leave you here.
I don't have a suitcase.
I know you don't have it now, but you had it before. It's mine, and I want it back. If you don't tell me now, I'll leave you and your friend here until my friends come back. And if I tell them what I know about you two, then I wouldn't like to be in your shoes sitting here. You gonna tell me?
I don't have it.
No, you don't have it now. I want to know where you've put it. Come on, everybody knows you've got it. Everybody said that it's you pair that took it, and I want it back. Come on.
I don't have it.
Come on. Far too late now. They'll be here in half an hour. Fool.
Nick. Nick. Nick, you awake? Nick, come on. How do I get out of this? Nick. 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 Nick.
Don't even think it. Oh, where are we?
In some house. We've been tied up ever spent hours trying to get us out. You're not going to do all the work. Come on, we've got to get out of here. It's probably our best way out. It's a bit high. We could use the rope.
We could try going out the front door.
That's probably a good idea, yeah. It was a bit high.
That was all a bit too easy, don't you?
I think we should get out of here.
Did you know that as soon as Robert De Niro gets into character for a film, he won't talk socially with any other members of the cast until the film's been finished recording?
That's stupid.
Well, you know in Reservoir Dogs, when Mr. Blonde has the policeman in the boot of his car?
Yeah.
Well, Michael Marsden actually drove around with the actor in the boot of his car for 2 hours, solely so they could get into character.
Well, you know the last scene in Blade Runner?
The director's cut.
No, the other one. What do you call it? The normal cut. Anyway, when they're driving out in the car, it's actually an outtake from The Shining.
Listen.
Are they coming?
I don't know. Shot one of them. There's 3 of them now. The doctor and the 2 girls. Hey, Doctor!
What?
You know the computer from Stanley Kubrick's 2001?
You mean Hal?
That's right. HAL. Do you know where they got the name from?
What?
No, I don't. Tell me.
HAL are the letters that come before IBM.
What?
Get up, you two. What about you?
There's your case. Take it, just go.
You know, for once I agree with you. You know in Apocalypse Now, they use real dead bodies as extras? No.
Yeah.
Where do you think those 2 are going now?
Well, I imagine they'll be going back to whoever they work for.
We're going to go after them.
Don't forget, this is just an hallucination. They haven't really gone anywhere. Just take your patches off. They're still right here.
So what's happening now?
They're still hallucinating. With a bit of luck, they'll try and take the briefcase back to whoever they're working for.
But who are they working for?
Well, we'll find out soon, won't we? When they get to wherever they're going. We'll patch back in and intercept them.
How will you know when they're there?
Don't worry, I'll know.
How will you know?
I'm going to take this one out.
What do you think the professor will say?
I don't know. We could be angry. Nick?
Why'd you take him out?
I thought it'd be more interesting to see if Hal can handle this one by himself. Anyway, he wasn't doing much. I thought so.
Who lives here?
Professor Lionel Drake. I might have known it had been him.
So now we know.
What are we going to do now?
Well, firstly, we'll take the patch off Hal.
But when you wake up?
He shouldn't.
You mean he might?
No, of course he won't wake up. Nick didn't, did he?
Nick was probably asleep.
These are dangerous men, remember?
Now we've got to get Hal to the real Professor Drake.
Why?
Oh, I've got a little surprise in store for him.
What are you going to do?
Watch.
I'll get it.
Hello, Hal.
So now what?
They're all hallucinating.
What are you going to do with them?
I'm going to trap them in there.
What, forever?
Well, for a while. At least till I've thought of something better.
What, you're just going to leave them here?
Yeah, for now.
Well, what are you going to do with Nick?
I think I'll probably let him go.
They're outside.
Who are they?
I don't know. How many of them do you think there are?
I don't know. More than 3, less than 100.
So between 4 and 99 then? Great.
Want to make a run for it?
What are the alternatives?
We can't fight them all.
Let's just make a run for it. Let's go.
Okay.
That's it.